Hello everyone and welcome back to Auto Futures Trading. In this video I'm going to introduce you to Straddle, an automated strategy for NinjaTrader designed to recognize moments when both direction and momentum begin shifting together. Markets can produce countless small changes throughout a session, such as there's red and green bars, but not every change carries enough strength to become a meaningful opportunity, and that especially varies from trader to trader. Straddle was built to look beyond a single signal and wait for two different forms of confirmation to agree, making it well suited for anyone who wants a straightforward directional approach with additional filtering built into the decision. So as price moves the session, Straddle monitors its broader trend position while also evaluating whether momentum is beginning to turn in the same direction. This is just one example we'll go through after, but you can see direction is changing, and then once it realizes there might be a flip with enough momentum, it enters a position. So rather than reacting whenever price briefly moves above or below one level, the strategy waits for the trend shift and momentum confirmation to appear together on completed market information. So this helps create a more deliberate entry process and reduces the need to respond to every minor fluctuation, especially when it could be a fake out. The exact settings and confirmation sequence are private, but the overall approach is based on identifying a directional change and confirming that the movement has enough momentum behind it before opening a position. If an opposing signal appears while a position is already active, so in this long, if there's a short, Straddle can close the existing position rather than immediately forcing a reversal. Once this new position is opened, the strategy automatically applies the selected stop and target. So one of Straddle's strongest features is the choice between two different exit approaches. So you can use a structure-based mode, which places the protective stop using a recent market swing, so it may put it around here, or select fixed points to define a consistent stop and target distance across all your trades. When the structure-based mode is selected, an optional maximum stop setting can prevent the protective distance from becoming wider than you intended, and the target can be adjusted to reflect that final risk. So in case you don't want it to go too far, if this swing was, or if there was a short here and the swing is too high for you, it would override. That max would override. So beyond the exit settings, Straddle can operate in both directions or be limited to long or short only entries. Position size can remain fixed or calculated automatically using your selected dollar risk amount and the distance to the protective stop, while a max contract setting can keep the calculated size within your preferred limit. So we can just go here and you can see some of the settings that we do have. It's just my license for now. So there's still all the settings that we mentioned before, but this is just for the exit mode, which can be swing or fixed. Fixed sizing, you can use fixed sizing or dollar risk, and the other settings will show up based on your selection. Optional scaling can close part of the position after price reaches a selected stage, and an optional trailing feature can protect the progress of the trade once price moves favorably. Straddle also includes the daily profit and loss limits, like the other strategies, and controls that pause new entries after selected number of positive or negative trades. So that would be stop after wins and stop after losses. You can also choose the optional market bias filter, which we always offer, which can help prevent positions that oppose the broader directional outlook, while the optional indicator overlay, which is again in all of our strategies, can also be turned on. So we can go over one of our examples. This is the only one that we see on the chart. So as I mentioned, the direction is starting to flip. The momentum is coming with it, but the target just wasn't reached. It hit the stop loss, and we can see here it was based on this swing. So it kept following through. If we had scaling or trailing, that could have been used, but this didn't close out. And this was the only trade on the charts. There's no shorts, but it just goes to show how it's going to try to use momentum with the direction. So altogether, Straddle is designed to bring trend, momentum, and its flexible position management into one automated process, in which for the agreements responds when direction and momentum align, and manages the position according to your selected settings, while you remain in control of sizing, scheduling, direction, and risk. So no automated strategy can predict every market movement or eliminate risk, so Straddle should always be tested in sim and configured carefully before being used live. That's why we offer a free trial, so you can download some of our products for free and you can use them live. You can test them in playback and backtest them whenever, even after the free trial expires, so you can verify their performance, you can match it up, and be comfortable with how our products work. So to learn more about Straddle, you can visit our website or reach out to us personally. And thank you for watching.